Hello, let's do the Parseword for March 27th, puzzle 58. Greek letter containing hint of tooth mark. I mean, Greek letter could be one of many Greek letters. Chi, eta, omega, sigma. You could also translate to Greek. Letter in Greek. Interesting. Greek could also just be Grecian, GR, or language. And letter could be grade, symbol, or ABC. Interesting. Now, containing feels like an indicator. So whatever we're going to do here, we're going to take some Greek letter and it's going to contain. So somewhere inside of that, we're going to insert whatever's to the right here. Mark could be our definition. Tooth mark could be our definition. Of could be I don't know if we're allowed to have linking words here, but of would be a linking word. Maybe. But maybe hint of tooth containing T. Okay. So my thought is hint of tooth. So that's saying take the first letter of tooth, which gives you the T. If we do that, then we just have to insert a T into a Greek letter to mean mark. Which one of these would be a mark? None of these really mean mark, do they? One option is to change tooth to something else before we take the first letter. So why don't I just look at the Greek letters and think of anything that's similar to a mark that we'd just put a letter into. I'm not seeing how this would work. CHI, ETA, omega. It might not be this. I wonder if Greek letter is our definition, but then containing doesn't work. Could Greek be our definition? Could be greater symbol. Containing. I still think containing is our indicator. And then we can get the hint of, we can get a T, M, C, F, or another C. But then what would mark do? I might want to grab the definition today. Let's grab the definition today. Mark is the definition. So far, every single time I've gotten the definition hint, it's been what I thought. Okay, so we do need to use mark, as in like a drawing mark. Is there any other, like a mark like an X? All right, well, if I grab the first hint, it'll tell me the length, and that's going to help considerably. So if we're using a Greek letter and adding one to it, we have to use omega or sigma. So why don't we just go through our options? If we choose omega and it contains hint of tooth, where are we putting that? It would be otmega. So that's obviously not it. And then omega containing M would be omega. So obviously it's not that. Omega containing F doesn't make sense. Ochmega, yeah. So it's just not omega. So our other option is sigma. And I don't see how sigma becomes mark. Our options are T, M, C, or F. Stigma. So I don't have to do a replacement. If only I'd seen stigma. I didn't really need the hints. I needed to think of the word stigma from sigma. And that just took me that amount of time to do. All right. Cool. Well, how'd you do?